Alright, hello and welcome to Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. We're going to do a WIP Chat here with Paint with Diamonds, The Battle Ahead by LOTR Dietrich, 60 centimeters by 45 centimeters, square drill, 47 colors, and I'll put a picture around here. I usually do it for 10 or so seconds because my print off is just terrible. Okay, there's going to be a bit of glare. The sun is shining today, so make the best of it, I hope. Hopefully you're having a great day. Yeah, I've just been working a lot and, yeah, other stuff. Okay, basically what's left of this section is up here. Yeah, I did a darker blue before. Yeah, it's been a few days since I've been diamond painting. Okay, we're looking for a capital H here. It's kind of like a maroon kind of color, but yeah. Well, we'll just hang out a bit. I'm glad I can like sit down and diamond paint. I believe I mentioned that I finished the Eye of Sauron for my Conqueror walking challenge. That was part 4 of 5 of the Lord of the Rings virtual challenge. Basically the path that Frodo and Sam took to destroy the One Ring. So now I'm in Mordor and headed to Mount Doom. So that's some 400 something kilometers. So that's where I am there. Doing the Great Wall of China with single unplacing. Fellow diamond painter. We just decided to do the Great Wall of China together. Doing the long version, so that's 3,000 something kilometers, 3,800 kilometers. Yeah. Just ran a couple errands, got gas, and just grabbed a coffee from McDonald's. Just because I work there in St. Mary's here. So I got a free coffee, so okay. It's an employee benefit thing. Usually it's like half price for not working, but yeah, I just got it for free. Just got promoted, so yeah. My nephew's going to want to come with me to get, so that I get to pay less for his McDonald's. Once he knew that, it's just gonna. He hasn't asked me yet, but I think he was just joking or whatever. But the offer is there. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah, tax deadline, income tax deadline is May 1st, so I had to deal with the invoice that I was sent, so yeah, it takes forever to get like a refund from the government or whatever from income tax. Like the check takes a bit. They're on strike now, by the way, so but there's some sort of function or something. I don't know, there's 150,000 workers on strike or something for this income tax. They're Revenue Canada or something. I don't know what department it is. It's just annoying. People can't get their passports processed and stuff. Yeah, it's a labor dispute kind of thing, so you still have to file your taxes as usual and all that, but it'll just take longer to process stuff. But I just paid what I had to, and yeah, it's done. That's tax season done with me. I hope there shouldn't be any issues. Yeah, just yikes. Alright. But hopefully your crafting and hobbies are going fine. Here I am talking about crazy stuff. Yeah, some of these dark blue drills didn't go down completely. Yeah, it seems to be that way with these drills. The adhesive's good, but yeah, it's just they don't get placed all the way down, some of them. I don't know, I haven't had too much trouble with this canvas by any means, but I don't know, it's really my first paint with diamonds, to tell you the truth, so oh, not bad. Okay, that's H. It's just a very small color. 310 and this 939 were like the two largest amount of color in this section. Now it's just a few diddly colors. It's a really dark section, really dark column. I've been at this canvas for a while, just starting the part-time job, and yeah, my regular full-time. It's just, and then there was a quilt show last week in town, so I took days off for that. Yeah, I used to do like 2 or 3 of these a day, but that's just, yeah. Just when I get the chance to. That's just life now. Okay, it's lowercase a. That's 5. Yeah, it's lowercase a. Alright. There's capital A. It's not one of the ones written off the side here. 23. Here we go. Sorry, it was hiding. It's a little cap, lowercase a, 23. 29, 26, 25, 24, 23. See. Yeah, just literally a few drills. A lighter blue than that of the 939. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. No, I'm glad that I have the part-time job. It's a really good buffer. Yeah, you just need a buffer these days. It's just, yikes. Alright. Alright, there we go. Well, looks like my nail's coming in from my middle finger cut there. Yeah, I think it's pretty much healed. It's just peeled skin right now. That healed fairly quick, but holy cow, was it initially painful. Yeah. To see. Okay. Z or Z. So I'll say both. 41. I'm Canadian though, so I usually say Z. Yeah, capital Z. That's a symbol in here. But I'll say Z as well. I don't mind. Okay, 41. Alright. It's the same thing, but yeah, how it's said. Yeah. Kind of like a synonym. How does that go? Synonyms. I think that's the word. Said the same, but spelled differently, I believe. So, if I have that right. Synonyms. I think I have the right term. But yeah, I'll say Z and Z, so it's fine. Doesn't bother me one bit. Just so you know what I'm talking about. Sorry that glare's so bad in this. Yeah. At least the sun's out. It was a little chilly this morning going to the grocery store. Mom and I forgot to take the grocery list, but yeah, I think we just forgot tomato paste. We buy like the same thing like every week kind of thing for groceries, so. I hope you brought the list. I'm like, no, you usually grab the list. Oh, crap. We have to wing it. We were fine. We just missed tomato paste. Yep. Yippee. We don't even need it for this week. It's for cheeseburger casserole I make when I'm off on Monday. So I made it yesterday for yesterday's dinner. Yeah, so. Yeah, not a big deal. It's not like we haven't been to the grocery store 2 or 3 times in a week to replenish or stuff we forgot or something, or checking to see if something's back in stock. Yeah, if we need something, one of us gets in the car and just goes to get it. It's like, even while we're like getting supper ready, we just turn the stove off and just go. Oh, hiccup, sorry. Well, alright. Yeah, not very much Z or Z, but yeah, I still see some along the edge here. It's probably going to be another darker section. I just hope we get to a brighter section of the canvas fairly soon. It's going to be another dark section to the right here, but we'll just power through it. Yeah, this is a long going canvas, but I'm going to do something with a lot more color in it next time. No big deal, but we'll just hang out. I'm glad to be hanging out, chatting. That's the main goal of this Echoes of Color. So spend time together, diamond paint, do what we can, right? Alright, 4 dots or whatever. Trouble finding symbols today. Number 13, I believe. We have a color printer, like a higher end printer, but I don't know, the quality just isn't there in this print. Oh yeah, 11, 12, 13. Here we go. 413. Okay, that's what I'm going with. Looks like 4 dots. Yeah, Paint with Diamonds doesn't have a like sticker sheets like Diamond Art Club does or Dreamer Designs. Yeah, there is a legend on the right hand side of this canvas. But yeah, I'm used to a sticker sheet, but I guess you get spoiled with Diamond Art Club and Dreamer Designs. But that's okay. It's manageable. Like, I just like having something on hand. I usually show the sticker sheet to show what I'm working on during WIP and chats, but this one is just like a photo I took on my phone and printed it off. Or took with my phone and printed it off with like Wi-Fi printing or whatever. Yeah. Here we go. Alright, yeah, just literally a couple more symbols. And this is the section. You can kind of see what's going on the camera, but yeah, but it's sunny. Nice couple of clouds in the sky. Saw a muskrat. There's a muskrat at our pond. So it was like nature hour getting home from the grocery store. Muskrat was foraging. Then there's a Canada goose that has a limp. Probably lost its mate or something. So it just grazes on the grass by the pond there. And then there's a pair of Canada geese that are probably nesting around here, or they just like hanging out around here. And of course there's like starlings, and there's like a mourning dove or some sort of pigeon that torments the cat, like stares right into the house. We have like a front deck which we barbecue on. Like, let's have the barbecue on it. We don't sit outside. It's crazy. Yeah, we just basically barbecue. And yeah, there's a railing, of course, and a mourning dove, or we'll just say a pigeon. Pigeon or mourning dove, they have got to be ancestors or cousins or something. Anyway, a big juicy bird with like gray plumage. It probably coos, and it knows the cat's there. Like, it's probably just tormenting the cat on purpose. There's like a large window, and a windowsill that my cat lies down and suns himself. Hides in paper bags that we have for him. Yeah. And then he has a scratching post like just adjacent to the windowsill there. So yeah, he just lounges around there. But I swear, birds just sit on that railing on purpose and stare into the house right at the cat. And just pisses the cat right off. Ooh, ooh. Just beady little bird eyes just staring at the cat. And the cat's eyes goes to slits. He bristles up, his back bristles up, his tail swishes, his ears are up, and he's just staring right at the bird. I think he sometimes natters with his jaw. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's just instinct, predatorial instinct of a cat. Just completely normal. I think he enjoys, yeah, probably enjoys the entertainment. If it's loud truck or something, or some sort of food processor in the kitchen, he does not like that. Those loud sounds, loud pitchy sounds. But hey, he'll just freak out and paw at the window. Just freaking groundhog at the window, seeing like a bird. He'll be minding his own business, and then all of a sudden just face plant the freaking living room window and just be nattering at a bird or something. He's just having a time. Cute kitty. Axel's just having time. I started a new Breath of the Wild game save file on the Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I beat the first part, the Great Plateau or whatever, before I got a key item, a wind sail or whatever, that gets you down to the rest of the main map in Hyrule. So did that last night. Yeah, completed a couple shrines on the actual map. Met with Impa, like interacted with a character to carry the story along. Now it's just kind of figure out where to go and what to do now. It's like a huge, Hyrule is just huge in Breath of the Wild. And you can just basically go wherever you want at this point of the game now, and it's like, it's kind of how I feel with Ocarina of Time. You beat the Great Deku Tree, and then it's kind of, you kind of have to do the game in a certain order with Ocarina of Time, I feel. But Breath of the Wild, you can just kind of do whatever, and the game just flows that way. It kind of freaks me out, but just gives you a general direction what to do. Defeat Ganon, but yeah, going to the Hyrule Castle just like right after the Great Plateau is kind of stupid. You only have like 3 or 4 hearts or so much stamina, and your weapons are basically twigs. So yeah, you have to play a good chunk of the game to get more stamina and health. You have to beat shrines and stuff to get spirit orbs, and those spirit orbs, you go to a goddess statue and you just get more hearts, like hit points or stamina. Vessels, just so Link's stronger. I haven't run into any rupees, which is like the currency in Hyrule in any of the Zelda games. I haven't run into rupees. I have like 0. Yeah, you can tame horses and stuff, but I haven't touched that. I've just been walking around. Yeah, it's quirky to get into, and then the controls are fairly straightforward, but yeah, you just kind of have to think for a minute of like how to, I'm looking down at the Joy-Cons and all that on the Switch. Like, I just play it portably. You can play it on the TV. Like, I do have the controller for that, the holder, Joy-Con holder for that came with the system, because you just put the main part of the system back in its holder and then it transfers to the TV. Now you can play on your TV with the Joy-Cons and you hold it as a controller kind of thing. So I've just been playing it portably, and I have had this Switch for a while, so the battery just drains. 35. It's been sitting in the holder for a while. Yeah. The battery dies if the system's not plugged in to like the unit, and the battery dies if you use the system portably, or the Joy-Con batteries will wear down and you'll have to charge them by sliding them onto the side of the Switch in the holder to charge the whole thing. It's annoying, but that's battery powered stuff for you. It's an incredibly portable system, the Nintendo Switch. It's innovative, but yeah, I don't see myself like taking it to work or something. I'd stand here in the house. I'm not Somebody had theirs stolen. Seen that on Facebook in the Legend of Zelda group. My Switch got stolen. Should I get a new one? These days, if it's gone, it's most likely gone, unfortunately. Oh, good. The section's done now. I hope. Oh, finally. That took weeks. Alright, there we go. Yeah, not the most exciting colors on this canvas at the moment, but yeah. Let's get this out of the way. There are a couple dragons up on the top part of the canvas, and it does get lighter in the center. And there's a warrior with like an axe on the far right side. It's basically the final column. The canvas. So there's a lot more color to this canvas than what you're seeing now. Yeah, it's just going to take a bit to get there. It's basically just do like another bit here. There we go. Fairly generous section. There you go. That's better. Nice thing about this cover paper, it's in strips for this canvas. So, it's been peeling it back, but yeah, good. Section's done. Alright. Will this totally screw up everything if I move over at the moment? Okay, how's that? There you go. I'll take a picture of that sorry looking corner. What is your picture supposed to be? Well, that's just like a dark rectangle at the moment. So sorry. Yeah, it's not really... It's a section completed, so I'll update it on my social media, but it's not very exciting. Do a canvas that's a little more interesting. Camera's like right on the edge. I'm at the bottom of the canvas. Oh well, it's still a completed section, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. Z or Z is technically the first. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to Z or Z. Yeah, go back to 41. Yeah, it's a darker section, but yeah. Progress finally though. Good. Alright. Yeah, this has been a quick half hour, but that's okay. Just glad to be sitting here diamond painting. Okay. 41. Cool. Alright, yeah, let's get this head again. Darker gray or whatever. But yeah, you've been watching Echoes of Color with Jeffery Morrison. Down below in the description, I put my Facebook profile name. I had Echoes of Color Facebook business page. It's really just a website within Facebook. And my Instagram, all three, I just try to update relatively simultaneously. Section completions, any changes to the channel, that kind of thing. It's mostly just going to be where I am on the canvas. Yeah, so take a picture of this corner and say what it is, etc., etc. Yeah, then yeah, I just proceed on with the canvas until I'm done. So that's my social media. I did mention Conqueror, the Lord of the Rings, and I also do Pacer, Silk Road. That's a trading route in China. That's what I'm doing on my own. That's 3,800 kilometers. I'm 2,300 something kilometers in to that. Just walk or go on the treadmill that kind of thing daily. I read on the treadmill, I read on an elliptical bike, and just insert that distance data. It keeps track of it on Conquer and Pacer apps, respectively. Yeah, it's free apps on the phone, but the challenges cost money. The amount varies. But I have those websites down below. It's just information purpose only. I'm not affiliated or partnered with Conquer or Pacer, respectively. So yeah, it's just so you have that information below, just in case you're curious. I won't earn a commission or anything. It's just down there and what challenges I'm working on. So other than that, take care with your crafting endeavors and hobbies. It's a pleasure to hang out for a bit. I'll see you again soon. Bye.